Hola! So today we have a bracelet and necklace holder that we'll be making, just made out of things that are going to be found around your house. So yeah, I think it's really pretty, and you can do it to match your room. I did this to match my room. Let's get started. The first thing you need is a piece of plywood. You also need a pen, some scissors, some glue sticks and a glue gun, as well as some paper towel rolls and a wrapping paper inner tube thing. So I'm also using contact paper, but you can decorate yours with whatever you want. This is basically just like a giant sheet sticker. You could use paint or glue or something. And then you also need newspaper. I don't know why you'd use glue. Whatever. The first thing you're going to do is just cut a little piece of your tube off and then cut another piece that's about the same length as one of the paper towel rolls. These are just going to be the stand parts of it. Then, once you have both of those cut, you're going to take some newspaper, scrunch it up, and stuff it into the paper towel rolls, both of them. This is just going to make them a little bit firmer so they don't dent and stuff, and it's going to make it heavier so that it, like, holds your jewelry better. So just stick it in both of them. This is kind of an annoying part, but it needs to be done. Then we need to attach the long, skinny one to the big round one. So just trace a circle so that you know where the center is. Yeah, because that's relevant. And then on the little ones, you're gonna draw a half circle on one side. I just guesstimated what it was. And then cut it out. And then you're gonna use that little tiny piece as a template to do the same thing on the other side. And this is going to create a groove that the paper towel roll will be able to sit in, and that makes it really easy to attach it together. So as you can see, it just fits in perfectly like that. Then you're going to do that to the little one also, and I'm using that same template from the first one just so that they match. Cut it out and then do it again to the other side, and you'll see that that one fits on there as well. So we're just going to bend the little, pardon me, flappies down so that it sticks better. Get your glue, and on that circle that you drew, you're going to glue it down. So glue the big one to one and then the little one to one. And you want to hold it in place until the glue's dry, which doesn't take very long. You just need to let the glue cool. Also, if you have globs of glue, try to smooth it out with an extra piece of paper or something so you don't burn your fingers. And then do the same thing for the second one. So just add some glue and then attach the tube to that and hold it down also. Scrape away any globs of glue, and now they will be attached. So we're going to move on to the plywood. You'll see that that's going to be the base. I just need something heavy because it'll keep the structure still while your heavy jewelry is hanging on it. So we're going to be attaching them like that, so the necklaces hang in the back and the bracelets in the front. So now it's time to decorate it. You can decorate with whatever you want. You can decorate with paint, with stickers, with duct tape, like patterned duct tape. You can use contact paper, which is what I'm using. It's basically just giant sheet sticker that's removable. You can put it on furniture, walls, whatever you want. But I'm going to use it to decorate this because it has the same kind of print that my room goes with, or it's at least similar. So I'm just literally cutting out pieces of this and wrapping the stuff in it because it's just a giant sticker. But like I said, you could like paper mache over yours and then paint it. You could just use duct tape, scissors. You could just paint it straight off. Whatever design works for you is what you should do. I use this because it's really easy. It's pretty inexpensive. I got the entire roll for like $3, and you can find it at the dollar store, but they just might not have as nice of patterns. So I did the base first. You want to wrap it perfectly, make sure there's no air bubbles in it at all. Then it's time to decorate the tubes. So you want to cover the ends for sure, no matter what you're using, just so that you don't see that ugly paper. I'm just adding some glue because I want it to be super secure, but for the rest of it, I don't do that. I just stick it on like a big sticker. So then just fold it over. You want to do the ends first because then you can cover up all the extra with the big sticker thing or whatever material you decide to use. So you can see this one is completely covered. It does have some air bubbles, which I do go in and smooth them all out so that it's perfectly flat. And then you're going to do the exact same thing to the other one. Just wrap the top part and then wrap the base. Okay, so all of mine is wrapped. Now in the very bottom, there's going to be a little hole. You're going to add some newspaper into there also, just to make it more bottom heavy so that when you glue it down, it has more weight pulling it down. It's not going to topple over. So place it where you think it should go. Mine's going directly in the center of this board, and then I'm just marking where it is so that I can put the glue down and it'll stick. So you see me do that. I didn't do them both at once. I did them one at a time just because then I could play with where I wanted the one in front to go. So I'm just adding all my glue now. And you do want to add kind of a lot of glue because you want it to be super secure. And once again, just place it right where the glue is and hold it down until it's dry. Then you can fiddle with where this one should go. Trace it also. I have the sniffles. Add some glue and just adhere it down. So there we go. I'm pushing that one down into it now. And just going to hold it there till the glue is dry. And you'll see that you have your beautiful jewelry stand. This is how mine turned out. I really, really like it. I think it looks really cool. This is what it looks like with some fabulous jewelry on it. So leave me a picture or a comment message down below. Also, if you missed my last, I don't know why I said picture, I meant video. If you missed my last video, my last DIY for these bracelets here, there'll just be a link you can click on. And also, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss the next video. Bye, guys!